So we're out here, Chengdu. Oh, actually we're in Shanghai, but we've been spending the last 5 or 6 days in Chengdu for Feist World. And we're pretty much just going to walk you through exactly how the days went, and hopefully it makes for an interesting video. So, day 1. Day 1, and we flew for 9 hours and arrived in Shanghai, then flew from there for 3 hours to Chengdu, and then
11 hours and then 3 hours.
11 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Massive
day. Arrived in Chengdu, got lost in a taxi, not really lost, but like, it was crazy, it was chaotic. I'd say, like, it's so crazy,
full
the
hectic.
traffic. So, unpacked the bikes, and you're sitting too far forward. I know. I unpacked the bikes and we didn't actually take them to the Feist course on day 1.
Fucked up.
Yeah, we don't.
Should have.
It would have been a really fun day, probably. Mike could have got the practice in, actually made final. Nah, he made finals.
Could not rode like a dog.
He rode like a dog. But we also had Matt Bass with us, who is another fantastic. Who was a pretty good addition to the trip, I think.
Absolute legend.
He did, yeah, he killed it 100% for having a broken collarbone and everything. He definitely made the trip heaps of fun.
It's just chaos.
No, like there's no rules on the road. Like
it's so chaotic, but it just works because everyone's chaotic. It's mad.
So we've arrived at Nahu Park where the competition was, and we got dropped off in the wrong location. Classic. Matt Bass thought he knew where he was going. No idea.
Knew where it was last year.
Actually experiencing like walking through the park and everything.
Yeah.
That was super fun. And then we made it to the Feist course and the mountain bike dirt jumps. Hey,
Oh,
they were ridiculous.
it was.
So big.
Wish I got to ride them. They've been so fun.
Again, we just went exploring through the city. We didn't really obviously no one was really riding on the first day. Everyone was still arriving and stuff. It was pretty cool seeing like Kevin Peraza and all those
Yeah,
dudes.
a couple of dudes just chilling. That was pretty sick.
From there, we left the course. We went, walked across a bridge. Went to like this real estate agency place because we got lost.
Yeah.
And this guy randomly just stopped working altogether to come out and give us a lift to a taxi rink. Chilled out for like an hour or two, and then we went to Hot Pot. Apparently it's famous here, and
Full blown famous. I had no idea. It was packed. We cruise in there. He hands me the menu. I'm just flicking through like, yep, that looks good. I'll take one of them. Yep, alright, okay, sweet. Swooping through. Yep, one of them. Yep, okay. We had no idea what we were doing. There's this big pot of soup came out, like this huge pot of soup came out, and it had like 1,000 chilies in it. Like, if you went to Woolworths and bought a packet of chilies and then just tipped every single one in there, and then another packet, that's how much was floating in the top of it.
So
it was insane. But it was so tasty though.
so good. Matt literally put the chopstick to his mouth and cried. And that's not even making that up. That really happened.
He couldn't even put a tongue on it. It was that hot.
While we were like pretty much dying from heat in our mouths, we just went out and explored like around, because it's like pretty central place, like real city like.
Yeah.
And like what I found
Pretty much
crazy,
Central Chengdu.
and which we didn't really know at the time, was like everyone just stares at you. Everyone just stares at you and like wants a photo with you. It's so crazy.
Full rock star.
Like if you're depressed, just come to China. Everyone's just happy and nice.
And wants to take photos with you.
I don't know, I'm taking a photo of them. But yeah, I explored it, and then I found a Michael Jordan sign, so I did a jump. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty loose.
And that's day one. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.